Welcome back to more Marvel United, everybody. We're going to be trying Bob again after losing horribly. We're using Venom, Iron Fist, and Hawkeye because I know that Iron Fist and Hawkeye, they have like a lot of adjacent damage. And considering all of his threat cards are minions, I figured that'd be pretty good. Might be a good idea. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're playing with Warrior Falls, Queens, Stark Labs, Mirage, Midtown High School, and Times Square. And we pretty much know how he goes. Right, we all get I did forget that part. We do all start with a wild. 1 health. He's under pressure. We have to defeat all 3 missions, of course. Bam, increases his retirement if he's alone. Overflow increases retirement, and he's trying to get to 12 retirement. He's saving up. I did not make his thing thematic this time, sorry to say. Threat cards, we'll just show them off really quick. I'm not going to go over all of them. But Red Skull, Green Goblin, Kingpin, Tiger Shark, Taskmaster, and MODOK. And we're probably going to start where MODOK's at, to be honest, because getting completely rid of flipped cards kind of stupid, if you ask me. I do need to get there. All right, we are ready to begin. Bob's first turn, move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. He's going to go up to 1. Everybody bams. Kingpins does nothing. MODOK's does nothing. Tiger Shark, nothing. Crisis for Taskmaster, nothing. Nothing. Retirement plan. Deal 1 damage to each hero in Bob's location. Nothing. Then add 1 civilian to every location. Okay. Iron Fist first. Fist Punch, 2 chi augmentations, deal 2 damage split as you like in your adjacent locations. We're going to use a chi augmentation, dealing 2 damage to MODOK, putting him to 3. We're going to use the wild to put him to 2. I'm just going to start using those immediately. Venom. Just need 2 damage, Venom. Move to any damage and beat up there. Or move fight. I'm going to move fight, so hit him for 1 as I leave. Go over here and save a guy. Oh, I don't even know why those are there. And then use the wild to beat up a thug. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the wild on MODOK as we left. Beating him up. We're just going to rush him down. We just got to hit him once. Martial art is still beating of your next turn. Any damage you would take can be redirected to enemies in your location. That's pretty good. Move, punch, Master Marksman. In this turn, you can treat each symbol on the storyline as punch, punch. We're going to do that. We're going to move here and completely, we're going to, so punch, punch, defeating Kingpin, giving us a clear threat, and then we can punch, and we end our turn here, gaining a fight token. Back to his turn, move 3 and bam. 1, 2, 3. He's out of place, so we decrease back to 0. Bams, 2 damage to Iron Fist. Put his move, fight, and star fight at the bottom. Taskmaster puts a crisis. Red Skull does nothing. Green Goblin does a damage to Hawkeye. Put a move, fight. Deal 1 damage to each hero in the locations adjacent to Bob's. Adjacent, so Venom. We will do a move star. Then add a thug to every location. Okay. Venom goes first. Move punch. So do tracking, move to any location and punch. We can move here. We're going to punch a guy. We just got to move. I used Hawkeye as a Uno, didn't I? No, I didn't, I guess. Would have gotten rid of it. Double Wild, we're putting that down for sure. We're going to punch, move, save, use the punch, use the wild to save. Iron Fist's turn. Chi augmentation, of course. Fine. We're going to put 2 damage on Tiger Shark and use the 2 wild to destroy him. Destroyed. Giving us our 3rd clear threat. And then the star to save a guy. His turn, move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And bam. Adjacent locations for Green Goblin, which is nobody. Taskmaster puts his crisis down. And Red Skulls does no damage. He does go up 1. If there are no heroes in Bob's location increased by 1, he goes to 2. And then add a thug to every location. Overflow goes to 3. Back to our turn. Hawkeye is going first. Double fist. We're going to move fists. Move over here. Punch. Saved where we were. Iron Fist's turn. Chi augmentation again. We'll go over here, save, beat up 1 here, and we beat up 1 where we were. Or backwards, whichever. Venom's turn, double wild, we're going to do that. So save a guy, and beat up a guy, getting rid of the clear or defeat thugs. Move 2. 1, 2. It means he goes up. Bam. Taskmaster puts his crisis down. Green Goblin is adjacent people. Just nothing. Red Skull does nothing. That's good. Deal 1 damage to the henchman in Bob's location. If there is none, deal 1 damage to each hero there, then add a blue to each location. He overflows over here, going up to 5. Iron Fist goes first. He's gonna wild. We need to defeat Red Skull, so I'm gonna move, do 2 damage to Red Skull. Venom's turn. Move, punch, punch. We're gonna do that. So move, punch, punch, wild to punch, getting rid of our clear threats. We just need to save a guy. Bob's turn. Move 1, bam, taking him to 6. Venom, it just says 1 damage to each adjacent hero. Deal 1 damage to 1 hero, so I can choose. We'll do Venom. I'll keep his regeneration, allowing us to draw up to 3. Taskmaster puts Crisis. Retirement plan, discard all thugs in Bob's location. And increase the retirement track by each one, so 1. And then put a blue at all locations. And I am like completely out, pretty much. So we're gonna have to use the old ones, which I have plastic ones now. Overflow goes to 8. Back to our turn. Venom starts. I'm gonna put, I can punch a guy. I can regenerate, draw up to 3. Drawing a punch and wild. Hawkeye's turn. Long shot. Deal 2 punch in the opposite location and star. So we're going to star. Getting rid of all of it, making him damageable. Opposite location is Green Goblin. We're going to defeat a thug and then do 1 damage to him, putting him to 3. Bob's turn. Move 3 and bam. 1, 2, 3. That puts him down 2, 6. For each hero. Yep, for each hero. Taskmaster puts his last Crisis. I have to choose who takes a damage. We're going to do Venom, put his move down. Discard all civilians. That puts him up 2. Going to 8. And then add a thug to each location. Overflow puts him to 9. Overflow puts him to 10. Back to our turn. Iron Fist goes. And there's the 1 punch to knock out Bob. And Bob is down. He made it to 10. We'll act like that's 10 million for retirement. Thanks for watching.
Defeated Bob. Goodbye, Bob. That was, who did we just use? We used, Iron Fist, Venom, and Hawkeye. If I could find Hawkeye. There he is. 1. Unlocking, well, we already had him, but unlocks a cog. And that is pretty much it. The rest are just challenges. And we have Green Goblin, Namor, and Sinister 6. think we're going to do Green Goblin next.